Now, this is the most contentious and controversial part of the lecture, and this is the part where I think there's some room to have some fun and for us to contemplate things that are considered outrageous. A scholar called Ivan Van Sertima wrote 2 books, one called They Came Before Columbus and one called Early America Revisited. And both these books, but particularly the first one, received a lot of criticism and a lot of praise. It was a very polarizing work because he suggested that Africans sailed to America before Christopher Columbus. Now, I've read a lot of the critiques of his work, and I'll be honest with you, most of the critiques I've read to this point, and I'd be happy to see a better one, have either just lied about what he said. They've said that he said all the Olmecs were Africans. He never said that. They've said that he said Africans civilized Native Americans. Who would say such a racist, idiotic thing other than a racist idiot? He never said that. He never said that Africans founded Olmec civilization. These are all things that people said he said, and even putting quotation marks in their articles, because they knew people were not going to read Van Sertima's work. Once you labeled him a crazy Afrocentric black person, even though he's half Native American, didn't matter, job done, people were not going to read his work. Then some other critiques that I've read around his work just deal with partial pieces of the evidence in isolation and say, see, therefore he's wrong. But if you view one piece of evidence in a case in isolation, you're not building a whole case. So I'm happy to see a better, more rounded critique, but until then, I'm going to present to you some of the evidence he presents in his book. You can decide for yourself, based on the evidence in his books, if you think the position that he's put forward is rational and sensible, not based on our bias and the ridiculous idea that Africans couldn't have sailed across the ocean, but based on actual evidence.